Hello everyone, and welcome back to Jesse Hecht Creative. Today we are going over part 1 of a Minecraft Movie Ultimate Movie Pack, featuring 8 different characters, some we've seen, some we haven't, from Mojang and Mattel. Before we begin, leave a like, hit subscribe, and comment below your favorite figure in this review. It really helps out the channel. Now let's get to it. Here is the box for the A Minecraft Movie Ultimate Movie Pack, looking really awesome over here with these great renders of Dennis and a creeper and a skeleton. Awesome. The background with the portal looks really great too. I'm loving how this looks, honestly. The grass looks great, the logo looks great, and all of it looks awesome by Mojang and Mattel. On the top we have a Minecraft Movie logo, the same as up here, and on the bottom we have all the characters and some legalese as well. On the sides we have continued graphic going from this kind of thing at least, and it works out well. And on the back we have a bunch of legalese, a bunch of grass, and a glow-in-the-dark feature that I didn't know would be here. This looks awesome! Now let's take a look at the Minecraft Movie Ultimate Movie Pack. And opening up the box, we get a lot of characters and figures we've already seen and gotten from previous waves. And on the bottom, we also get some cardboard play features that look really cool. I gotta say, it's super nice to see here. And removing the characters out of the box, we get Garrett's arcade, as well as the Minecraft world, split by the portal, looking awesome over here. I gotta say, the artwork for this is really nicely done, and I just love it. It's epic. But now let's step into the Minecraft world and take a look at the characters. Let's take a look at Garrett and his buckchuckets. So after finally seeing the movie a little bit late a few months ago, then reviewing it, I realized this is the version of Garrett I like the best. The glasses are great, and they work well with the pink jacket too. The beard looks really nice, as well as the hair. There aren't really that many differences at all between the previous, except this one has the head from the Woodland Mansion set, and it looks really nice. I like the sculpting as well as the paint on this. It's very well done and looks super cool, I gotta say. And the head does swivel around a little bit left and then right, not really up and down, and taking off the head is a big no-no with these, so don't. We've seen this body before. The jacket looks really great, as does all the sculpt work on it. It's really nicely done with those fringes. It's awesome. And the interior shirt has an uncanny human-like kind of lion man on there. It's pretty funny peeking out of the shirt. The paint is pretty nice too here. We don't get a waist swivel, sadly. We do get up this far and down, then all the way around, and a swivel over here and a hinge, and that's it. And the legs are great as well, with the ripped jeans being a really inspired choice that I just love that they did here, as well as a lot of paint on the shoes. I'm loving that. Yep. The back is pretty boring and a little bit empty, aside from these pockets over here and whatever these are, I guess, mold kind of pieces. But yeah, these turn out good. And we do get out pretty far with these. The splits are great on this one, as well as going up pretty far, then back, and then all the way back is pretty okay with the swivel here, and that's it. With nice undershoes and peg holes, looking awesome over there. And of course the buckchuckets he comes with are really nice, and they work out super well. They're really funny too. I like how they look, and they have good hinge work over here at the buckets, as well as the chain links working out really nicely, and they fit well in his hands. They're awesome. And here are all the different versions of Garrett side by side, from multi-packs to single releases, all looking awesome. The ones with glasses look a little bit better. I think this head is better than this head over here, while the bodies are fine, I guess, and work pretty well for the character. And all of them stand at about, I would say, 3 3/4 to 4 inches tall or so. Next up is Henry. Henry's head sculpt is the same. The hair looks really good though. I like this a lot, and the face is a little bit different too. Gone are those creepy, almost possessed eyes, and he has actually really good pupils here. They look awesome and glint well in the light. The mouth looks a little bit less painted on this one at least. The neck looks nice, and the sculpt work on the jacket, well, we'll get to that in a bit. But he does have a good swivel over here that is a little bit catchy. It does catch sometimes. You kind of want to be forced back, as well as a little bit of pivot up and down a tiny bit. It's good. The body is basically a carbon copy of what we've seen before. It's no less good or bad. It's just a hoodie for a kid. That's it. The ruffles, wrinkles, and little pieces of fabric look really nice on here, and honestly they did a great job with this. I love how this looks. The pockets, the strings, the hood up there, it all folds and moves very nicely, and the hands are painted nicely too as well. A little like plastic gloves, but all good. I get what is going on with that. He needs to get that hand checked out. But we do get up this far and down and all the way around over here with a swivel at the elbow, then going up this far over here. Being careful because it's a very tiny joint, and then that's basically it. Yeah, kind of boring. The material for the jeans is really nicely done. All the stitches and all the craft work on here, even the pockets back here are very nice as well. Looking really great there in the shoes too. They put a lot of effort into this, and I'm very happy with them. And the soles look good with peg holes down here as well. Looks very nice with going out this far and in, and then out this far and back, and all the way back is okay, with a little bit of swivel, and that's basically it. I wouldn't put it past them to add more articulation for these newly released figures, but I guess not. It's fine though. And the axe he comes with is brand new to this set. It looks very nice and has like an almost purplish handle. It's really awesome. We get this plus stick over here, kind of. We also get a very pixelated axe head over here, and the bottom is dark gray for some reason, but it looks really nice. It holds well in his hand. It's pretty appropriately sized for him, and it's a good little weapon. Yeah! And getting a close-up comparison of the heads between old and new, I gotta say the new one is much more natural. The old one looks possessed. Ooh! But the hair is also peeled back to show his face more, while this one encases in shadow. Pretty interesting over there. But my main point is you can use this one for an Enderman possessed Henry and this one for a regular Henry. So yeah, that's pretty good, I gotta say. And here they are next to each other. Not much difference at all. Maybe a little less shininess on this one over here compared to this one over there. And except for the eyes, they're functionally identical, with Henry being in about, I would say, 3.25 inches tall or so. But a new dawn rises right after this. Hello everyone, and thank you so much for watching so far. Make sure to click like, subscribe, share, leave a comment, and hit the bell icon for more creativity. Now let's get back to it. Let's check out Natalie. Natalie's sculpt for her face, once again, has not changed, but the paint has for the better, honestly. It looks great. The face has been sort of tightened up a little bit, the eyes closer, the eyebrows much darkened, and the lips looking pretty good. That little smirk, it's nicely done. The sculpt is kind of uneven, though, a little bit thicker on this side than this side, and the hair looks really nice also, with a little bit of gloss on that. That's pretty cool over there. And the head can swivel all the way around pretty much scary style, with a little bit of up and down, a little bit of side to side. It's good, I like it. The logo hasn't changed at all, complete with all the little fading on here. That's a nice touch. I thought that was a problem with mine, but it's actually a feature. Well done. The gradient it has is really nice. I do like all the ruffles on this black top over here, as well as the jacket looking really nice and pretty seamless all the way around, honestly. The paint is also nice and minimal. We just get a couple of these stripes over here that are painted pretty well. We also get a long cuff of sculpt going all around the jacket. Very nicely done over here. And the jacket's malleable, can move over a little bit as well and kind of shuffle, and there's no swivel at the waist. What a shame. But there is up this far and then down and all the way around over here. We do get a swivel as well, and then a hinge going up. Gotta be very careful with that, and that's kind of it. And the dreaded boogeyman of soft goods is no more. I'm kind of cool with this, honestly. It's a very nice pattern, I gotta say, and it works out pretty well. Way to convert a guy. It's malleable, nice. We also get a little bit of sort of like she's wearing pants and stuff, which is nice and modest, I would guess. And we also get just bare legs down here and shoes that are good. And I love how messy the shoes are, like how a kid would tie them. It's so well done and well thought out here. These are great. I'm not sure what brand they are, if they are even a brand, but they work out pretty well. They're almost like boots in a way, and we do have pegos on the feet. It's very nicely done here with the lower legs. And while we're not going to see the articulation that much because of modesty, we can go out this far and then out this far a little bit. Doesn't really go all the way up because of the skirt. And we do get a knee going back this far as well as down with a swivel at the knee and then a little bit of swivel up here. It's hard to move and maneuver underneath the skirt, but yeah, it's fine. It works in a way. She also comes with this very long tiller or spade or cultivator or three-letter word I'm not really going to say on this channel. And it's really boring, I gotta say, with a small shiny metal portion on top with that plus sign kind of like staff here. Sure, it fits well in the hand, but why farming equipment or implements or what have you? It's just boring, annoying, and unnecessary. Give her something cool like a bow, I don't know. And here we have the two heads from the previous figure on the left-hand side and the new figure on the right-hand side. And you could just see how much the new one is an improvement. Very nicely done. Actually, the old one doesn't look that great with the sculpt work, but the paint is much better and cleaned up. The eyes are less far apart, the mouth is a little bit turned up, and the whole face is just a little bit sculpted better, I gotta say. It's really nicely done, and yeah, the shirt is designed that way. It's cool. And here are both Natalie's side by side, standing at about, I would say, 3.5 inches tall or so, looking good together. And finally, Dawn. Dawn's head sculpt looks pretty accurate to the actress. It is very shiny though, and I like how the paint's applied at least. It's pretty subtle in places. The lips have paint as well as the eyebrows, and the eyes look pretty good. She is kind of stoic in this look, but it looks very nice, I gotta say. Kind of cherubic. Her gold earrings look really nice as well on her ears, and it's all well and good, and there's paint for her hair, and the sculpt for her hair looks nice too, but it looks way better from the back than from the front. It doesn't really mesh well here in between, and yeah, I'm just not a fan of it, honestly. But I'm not really an expert on this kind of hair or the culture that it came from. I think it looked better in the movie, but yeah, here, not as much with this divide at least. And we do get a swivel here that goes pretty much all the way around with a little bit up and down, fine, a little bit side to side. Oh my gosh, they're actually doing articulation. This is great. The best thing for me, though, is the outfit. As a huge fan of purple and orange from my logo, yeah, this is amazing. I love it. The bright orange, the lighter purple. We also have this cream going on with the jacket going down the sleeves. It's great. And I love the tacky lime fanny pack. It's so nice. And this kind of like neon lime is so good over here. It goes all the way around and it's awesome. We do, however, get some printing on the back that is not removable unless you want to really like get a sander on this and go to town. But from the front, it looks very nice as well. We have a lot of wrinkles in here too on the clothing that look really awesome. And I gotta say, this is one of the better sculpts they've done for Minecraft. I love it. I also like the collar. It's very nice and very 80s, pulling all the way out. And this is really good. We do not once again get a swivel over here, which is pretty sad, but we do get up this far and down, then all the way around with a swivel over here and a hinge, and that's pretty much it for the arm. I don't want to move it that much because this is a very exclusive figure, but yeah, it doesn't go up that far, which is kind of a shame. On the other side, it's a little better. The legs look great too, although the colors are split between three sections, the top being orange, the middle being purple, and the bottom being cream. It does look nice though. The sculpt is pretty good all the way around, and the color is nice too. And the shoes, while not knowing what they are, look very nice, sculpted pretty well, and have some good paint on them, very decent. The sculpt work on the socks are done really nicely too over here, and the coloration for this is fine, I guess, sort of like a brownish color, and we do get two pecos and illegally is the bottom of the feet, and her legs do go out really far over here and then in and then up pretty far and then back with lighter joint work here. All the way back is pretty okay with a swivel up here and a swivel over there. At least it's an awesome figure. I love this one. But really now, more farming equipment. I'm not a fan of how she has a shovel in this case, and it's kind of a bummer. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just not a fan of this one. A club would have been cool if she had that, but this is okay, I guess. I like how it looks. We get some nice texturing on the actual bottom of the shovel, and of course this is the plus sign kind of thing. It's really blocky and super big and hard to hold in the hand, and I don't know, it could be a little better in my opinion. Yeah, one of the worst weapons, I guess, we have in the line. This does catch the light pretty well, though, and looks nice, as well as being a little bowed over here, fitting pretty okay in the hand. All in all, one of the worst weapons, though, in this line. And with Dawn being confined to this ultimate pack, there isn't really anyone else to compare her to. It's a shame, because I would have loved to see a single release of her. But as far as height goes, Dawn stands at about, I would say, 3 3/4 to 4 inches taller or so. Next to all 4 Garretts, both Henry and both Natalie's, a chicken, a creeper, and a baby zombie and a zombie, 2 piglins, a skeleton, an enderman, and 2 different versions of Dennis, Jack Black Steve, Diamond Armor Steve, and Miner Steve in the minecart, and Dawn can also fit in the minecart, standing up, sitting down, what have you, works out really well here, a spider and a piglin warrior, and finally here is Dawn next to a ghast and the great hog. Overall, the gang's all here. Despite this pack being mostly re-releases, I'm glad they are updated in some form here and there. Garrett finally has the complete combo of shades and jacket for each figure, and the bucket chucks are great too. Henry comes with a cool axe as well as better eye paint, but his face is cast in shadow, though it looks pretty cool. Natalie comes with an updated face as well, along with a tiller that looks pretty average and kind of weak as a weapon, honestly. But the best of the pack, as well as maybe the entire line, is Dawn, who looks awesome here. I love the sculpt, the color choice, the paint, the articulation's great as well. The only drawback is the shovel she comes with, but hey, you can't win them all. So if you're a fan of Minecraft Ultimate Packs or action figures in general, then these are pretty good, honestly. This Ultimate Pack is shaping out to be really nice. Halfway into this Ultimate Movie Pack, I would highly recommend it so far. It provides a lot of great upgrades to previous characters you may or may not have. But make no mistake, next time we meet some old friends and some old foes. So which figure out of these four is your favorite? Let me know in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching Jesse Hecht Creative. Make sure to click like, subscribe, share, and leave a comment. You can also visit us at jessehechtcreative.com for more reviews like this one. Thank you so much for watching, and keep being creative. Stay tuned.